And the Volunteers will kick it away to start. Here he comes from inside. And the ball pops out. Oh, inviting disaster. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Kick returners usually have to have that home run ability, the ability to take it to the house 100-plus yards. But it's also a tough skill because you've got all these guys flying down the field so fast, and sometimes you get a big hit and ball security becomes an issue.
Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers!
I really love that first drive by the offense. It always seemed like they were just one step ahead of the D, and a nice job there down close. When the defense knew they were going to run the football, being more physical, running it in on third down to get the touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bulldogs offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And they seem to believe that they can take big plays away and man coverage by just locking him up in this.
Yeah, and it's hard to lock down a great wide receiver, but a great defensive back versus a great wide receiver, we got a showdown.
Yeah, let's be honest, David. Most defenses don't have a dude like that at cornerback that could do that in a game like this, but this matchup is unique, and it's going to really determine the outcome of the game.
The run from the shotgun. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. And he's down at the 41, that's a first down. Misses. Tempo.
And that's excellent blocking there on the left side of the line. They were able to get great push, get off the line, create a little bit of crease for that running back.
They just created a wall. He had all kinds of room to run.
I might go back to that one and call that one again. It worked so well.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun. Give on the inside. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. The D thinking bring some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. They're bringing heat. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
You wonder if there's just a little bit of rust with this offense right now coming off the bye week, right? They just haven't been able to get clicking in this game throwing the football. They're going to have to find that mojo and get back into a rhythm here pretty quickly.
Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Fair catch called for and made. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Paul.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Suddenly, after that last big play, they're on the move. 1st and 10 from the 44. With the catch, it's Sampson. They make the stop after the catch and still some work to do to pick up that first down.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Bounced right back to them.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
Boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. At the 35, he's loose. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
You know, you go for it on 4th and inches in this fringe area of the field in your opponent's territory. I'd be curious to see if on the next play now, they're going to try and take a shot and see if they can catch the defense sleeping.
They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw it. Hauls it in. And what a throw to get it in there. They've got it in business in the red zone at the 13.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. On the run, it's Sampson. Headed to the end zone. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Vols!
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And the extra point was good. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Number 98, set to advance on the football.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Mississippi State right back to the line. Defense in press coverage. Dropping back, it's Chapin. He's got it down the middle. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
From the gun, they'll try the middle. The Bulldogs have enough for the first down.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Takes the handoff. It's Booth. Still on his feet at the 45. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. And here on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Use the play fake, now to throw. The freshman able to get home with the sack.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
We're already in the first quarter, but already you get the feeling this could be a long day for this QB. He's already been sacked. He gets hit right there on the incomplete throw. They've got to find a way to do a better job up front of protecting this guy, or it's going to be difficult to put up points.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away.
On to kick it away.
Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. To the air on first down. Release to the back. That's reeled in. It's Sampson. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. Got his man on the right. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
Got a man. It's Sampson. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catch enough to give them the first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Looking to go up top on first down. Fires to the big fella. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the second period and they try to find a way to answer. First down to start the drive after the break. He wants to throw. He'll try to do it himself. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
I like the offensive idea here to try to change the launch point of the QB, but you got to do a better job protecting him because guys can't complete passes when they're getting hit.
Ball still on the 34 after the incompletion. Let's see if they throw it again on 2nd and 10. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And they bring him down, but did you see this freshman rifle that thing in there? All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. Fires to the right. Makes the catch. And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. The Volunteers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Wide receiver shows motion. Trying to pound it in. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2.
Well, you know if you're this offense, you're dialing up this running back, man. He has been a scoring machine all season long. He just finds his way into the end zone, and this is a golden opportunity to put 6 up on the board with that guy in the backfield.
Oh, and he thought he had a chance to house him, and the defense tackles him at the 3.
What a great play by that quarterback. There's so much space out here in football, the way they spread you out, but to be able to break on the football when it's thrown on those quick passes like that, nice job.
And that ball is intercepted at the goal line. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business. Well, this is not what the doctor ordered in terms of starting field position. From the gun, the running back has it. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Mississippi State going up tempo. Handoff from the gun. Corralled and brought down by the defense. 3rd and short, they've got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. And the Bulldogs getting set on 1st and 10.
Offenses that are great on 3rd downs, what do? Most of the time, they keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass. They do it here on 3rd and short. They convert. This offense has been so efficient on 3rd downs all throughout this season.
Tosses it incomplete.
You got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment. They've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time, the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
Man, these plays are really, really simple, really easy to run. I like it. Just drop back as a quarterback, see the big fella, wait for him to get open, hit him, get a nice positive gain.
Finds his big tight end. They've been very good at moving the chains on third down. 2 for 2 on this drive. This time they need 6. Feeling some heat. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes a move. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Jukes his way for more. He's brought down at the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for a first down.
Well, you can see why Rocky Top is so excited about this guy. He's a home run waiting to happen. Not only can he run you over, but he can run around you, too. This is an offense that doesn't only have to throw the football to win games. They can run it, and they can get explosive plays because of this guy's speed and skill set.
They'll put it in play from the 27, first down. He's going to pass. Makes the grab. It's White. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Well, this defense now is just getting gashed. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you might now want to think about being aggressive, changing up your play calls, and maybe breaking your own tendencies, because you have got to stop this offense just marching down the field.
He's got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They've done a really good job creating the matchups they want out of the slot.
Yeah, dude, get that guy matched up on a linebacker. That guy.
And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Tennessee. They want to finish the season strong, and man, it's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. Delivers the contact. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Tennessee, 20.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
To kick this one away.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. Running behind that left side. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, the runner just has to have a little bit more patience. He bounced that thing outside a little too early, and as a result, lost yards.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. They'll keep it on the ground. Sweet cut there. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
Timeout, Tennessee.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Slips through the line. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Looking for a productive play on first down. Quarterback will audible. He'll start this drive firing. Unleashes one. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. Here they come on 2nd and 10 from the 47 after the incompletion. To the air, it's Iamaleava. The freshman quarterback very fortunate for that one to fall incomplete.
You see these windows, they're getting smaller and smaller to throw into. Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a hand in there and knocking that ball away.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Vols come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Outside the pocket, lets it go. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Well, the defense just needs something positive to happen. They're trailing in this game. A turnover would be massive for momentum right now, and a nice effort defensively, getting a hand on the ball, knocking it down.
Catch in the middle, it's McCoy. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. They'll throw it on first down. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete.
It's really tough as a quarterback to throw down here in the red zone because the windows, they constrict so quickly. Quarterback lucky that ball wasn't picked. He tried to force that one into double coverage.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Starkville. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Davis-Wade Stadium.
Mississippi State will put a foot to it to crank up the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Tennessee ready to go to work the big orange offense on the field. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Yeah, and he looked like he had the opportunity to secure that obviously open over the middle of the field, but you know how that works. Middle of the field, more defenders. Am I going to get whacked when I hit this thing? It makes those guys think a little bit, and you see more drops over the middle of the field.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact.
Nice job by the QB, sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And he's got it inside the 35. Touchdown, Volunteers. And the punishment has been extended. Back to pass. Oh, now the kicker's going to throw it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
26, Mississippi State, 0.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, This offense needs to get their heads out of there, you-know-what.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He gets a block. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Working that left side now. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. On second down, he'll let it fly. He's taking the shot. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. After the incompletion on second down, it's 3rd and inches. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42.
Man, that's what I love about this offense, man. They run the football and get 1st downs. They throw the football and get 1st downs. So much balance. That's why they're the #2 offense in all of college football getting 1st downs. They are so hard to defend.
Hold it.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Touch pass on the run. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Clock ticks under the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd quarter. Wants to throw. It's Iamaleava. He's going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at 3rd. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And they make the stop just short of the line to gain. Inches to go. It'll be 4th down. Less than a yard to go for a 1st down, and the offense will remain on the field. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. The Vols are flying down the field. They'll throw it from the red zone. Catch in the middle, it's McCoy. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. Operating in the red zone here on second down. He's looking to throw. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
Yeah, great job by the linebacker, understanding what to do in zone coverage. I drop, I take my steps. When that quarterback's feet get set.
Touchdown Vols! And the beatdown has ensued. Why not double the try total and go for 2? Trying to bully their way in. He goes airborne, and he's in there, and the 2-point try is good. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
34, Mississippi State, 0.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
They just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out, forward, backwards. Get some 1st downs. Get some positive momentum.
Off the play fake. They're trying to get to it. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coach
Grabs it inside the 15. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He wants it all. Touchdown, Tennessee. And the pummeling has started. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Tennessee 41, Mississippi State 0.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. Last time, David, it was 1-2-3 kick.
The last drive, that 3 and out, sometimes that puts your defense in a bad spot, and you got to get a drive together here so you don't wear the defense out.
I just think, David, too predictable that last drive. They got to do something here to get this defense on their heels.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. A 3rd and long coming up here. Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He's got great speed. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Fires to the tight end. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's good enough for a first down.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
QB's got to pick and choose their spots when they want to be really aggressive and try to fit balls in tight windows. Great job by the DB making a big play, getting the ball back to its offense.
Looking for space, it's Booth. Find some room, and that's what you want to get away from the goal line. A 5-yard pickup out to the 6. That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Looking to throw, it's Shapen. Pocket starts to collapse. He's going to go down, and he's in his own end zone. It's going to be a safety. After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them. Let's see what he can do with it.
The returner is brought down at the 33. And the
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
The offense will have to use its first. The incomplete pass leaves him with second down. Motion by the back forces the defense to adjust. Makes the grab over the middle.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
They'll try to run for it. Fights his way for a couple, but stops short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. And the Volunteers will hustle to the line. They'll try it on the ground. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down.
I love the aggressive nature on offense here. You're winning this game. A lot of coaches would choose to punt on that 4th down and just go play defense and try to ice this thing, but not them. They're going to try to leave their offense out there. That's the 3rd, 4th down they've been able to convert.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Buys a little time. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy. Because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
The Volunteers are moving quickly down the field. Looking for a man. It's Iamaleava. Got his man down the middle. And he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. And the Vols with the 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. It's complete. Touchdown, Volunteers. And the stomping has commenced. They add on another score, and now that record so close to going to 8-1 on the season. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Tennessee, 50, Mississippi State.
He'll bring it back from inside the 15. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency, David.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some first downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
And how about this defense? They got the donut going. And here's one thing I'll tell you about the donut. Late in the game, you're talking about on the field. We want to finish this thing and keep that 0 on the scoreboard. No matter who's in the game, who we've rotated, everybody's trying to get a 0 up there.
Pressure coming. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away.
On to kick it away.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Dropping back, it's Iamaleava. He makes the grab. At the 40, there he goes. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. 1st down from the 45. He's looking to throw it. Shoots it to the left. It's caught. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. This guy is putting up some numbers today, approaching that Joey Kent, Marcus Nash territory.
He's been unbelievable. There's just no way to stop him. The defense hasn't had answers. It's throw it to him short, he can make plays. It's throw it to him long. You got to do something to slow this guy down right now because he is absolutely killing this defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads it left. He's got it. Makes the grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. The Vols have moved it inside the 20. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Got it. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business. First and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown ball! And the route is on. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the fourth, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get conserved because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Here comes the offense on first down. Looking to pass. It's Shapen. Got him downfield. At midfield, he's got room. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
All right, defense, you're going to have to hone in here. You're going to have to turn the page. Just gave up a big pass, but all of a sudden the offense now is knocking on your doorstep. They're in the red zone. This defense, they need to step up here and make a play.
Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. He's got it again. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. They still do count it for 6.
Dang, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note, a little bit.
Ready to try the point after. Right down the middle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Arguably the game of the week, fellas, with 2 top 25 teams mocking horns. Texas A&M is on top right now, but kind of fittingly for the First Lady of Aggie Land, Reveille, this has been a dogfight today. They're up by a field goal over Ole Miss. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? Those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleava. He's going to let it go. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. Coming after it. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Looking to the big tight end. Finds a man in the middle. And chunk plays are the name of the game, and they get one here before the defense finally makes the stop. Comes out throwing on first down. Unloads to the wideout. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. This has been a really disappointing performance, David, no question about that, but they can find some positives.
Yeah, and every time.
Ball in the air, intercepted! And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
Trying to get to it. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. That is the last thing you want on first down as an offense, a sack. Now it's second down. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. Grabs it in the middle. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. On third down, he drops to throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's McCoy. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down. The offense will quickly use a timeout. And the Volunteers will have it 1st and 10. Motion from the offense. They're going back to the ground. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day.
Fires toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know a lot's went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. He's got him, and they convert. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the 1st down. Quarterback checking off. They'll throw it on 1st down. Getting some heat. He'll go down in a bit of an unusual